Designing devices that we love isn't as easy as making technology look sexy. Just ask Gadi Amit, the creative mind behind several iconic products like the unconventional Lytro camera and the Fitbit fitness tracker. Having been at the forefront of wearable design, Gadi is well placed to give us an insight into the devices of the future.
First of all, I don't think people will have 10 watches or gadgets on their wrist. Second, I think the term gadget is somewhat derogatory. We're moving into a situation where these objects of electronics and digital thinking will become inherent to our existence. We already see that with the mobile phone. I think it's the most personal object you have. And with wearables, it will grow even further. Now, most wearables will probably be hidden, and a lot of the Fitbits are hidden, and they were built to be hidden. They'll have functions that are medical. They'll have functions that are about communication between you and people around you and environments around you. And we're just at the beginning. I think it's an interesting phenomena. There is a hype now about these, and they're very simple today. They're basically kinetic motion sensors dealing only with cardiovascular health. But this is just the beginning. We'll have things that are dealing with your brain, with your mental state, with access privileges, with a variety of medical conditions that could be really assisted by electronic, online, digital functions and so on. So I could easily see that the peak of this wearable industry will come only in about 10 years. So, and they won't be gadgets, they'll be who we are, what we are.
Fully integrated.
Yeah. And the interesting thing, I mean, when I say that, people immediately jump to a conclusion that we'll be cyborgs. Actually, this is my goal with designing this, is that we won't be cyborgs. We actually will become more human and more free from the technology. I think what we have now in the design business, there are two camps. There's the camp that wants to create a lot of data and wants people to analyze a lot of data. And there is the other camp, which I belong to, that tries to create devices that are not smart. They're actually wise. They're more than smart. They are wise enough to understand you and actually to filter and allow you to go on with your life with all their data basically processed in the background, giving you just hints of what is essential and when it is essential.
Form might follow function, but that doesn't always make for a great product. So how does a designer know when they've hit the nail on the head?
A smile. There's always the interesting thing in every great product that we've done, that moment that we first showed it to the client, the concept, you would know within a second, honestly a second, if it's going or not. And then later on, that second actually translated to reality with the consumer mind. There is some very unique moment where people are being delighted. Let's call it time to delight, and it's a fraction of a second where everyone understands intuitively that there is something interesting here that is new. At the same time, it is pushing some known buttons in your emotions, and that's what we're looking for. And the Fitbit had it. Lytro and Aura has it. Everyone understands there's something there. It's new, and it is the ability to create some kind of a new form icon that is explaining the technology in a new way that is understood intuitively. And it has a little twist that caused people to smile. And every time it happened, we had a success story behind it.